It's your boy Witz Capone.
Man out of Trizzy.
Come on. And today we're going to be talking about sacrificing and why it's important in order to become successful as an individual.
You need it as an individual because there's times in your life where you're going to want to do things that you don't want to do, you get it? And
discipline.
That's in order to get to where you want to be, you get it? Like, for example, now you might be working a job, but you're using that job to invest in actually what you want to do.
Self-investment.
Outside of work, you get it?
Yeah.
So, you could be doing like two things. You could be either doing a part-time job and then doing what you want
to do, yeah.
In your free time. Or obviously, other people just work full-time.
Facts.
That's their business.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. People can do that if they want to do it.
But if you got ambition, get me, focus on yourself.
Yeah.
That's why I recommend getting a part-time job and then doing what you want to do on the side as well, so that when the time comes, you can then maneuver and go into what you really want to do and leave your 9 to 5 or whatever you want to call it behind. Because let's be real, like, yeah, you may get the promotion and that, but I'm not there to get a promotion.
Right.
You feel me?
And these times when you're getting the promotion, you're slaving your ass off.
Of course.
To get it.
Get me? It's not even just that, bro. A lot of people get promotions through bum sucking, being a teacher's pet, agreeing with everything the manager says.
And not speaking your own mind.
You have exactly, bruv. And I'm not that guy as well, bruv. Feel me? I like to
draw out.
Exactly. I like to think for myself. Feel me? I'm not one of them people that's gonna come across as a teacher's pet. Oh yeah, he did this, and then after the manager knows, and now all of a sudden he gives that person promotion because he's just snitching. You get me? Obviously, don't get me wrong. Like, getting promotion is good because obviously you're paying that. But me personally, I don't want that for myself, innit? I want better for myself.
Bro, we can even talk about our experience.
Of course, bro. Of course.
Bro, obviously, you've had your Sainsbury's.
Come on.
I've had. Let me not even name the company, fam. They know
you don't even want to give them a promo like that, innit? Yeah, man.
They give the company promo. They don't deserve that.
Yeah, trust.
These wallets know who they are, bro.
Man said these wallets, you know, but it's true, though.
Out here slaving my ass off. Like, I'll be real, even, like, bro, if it wasn't for you, blood, man would still be in that job, fam.
Come on.
Slaving my ass off, blood. Doing madness, fam. But even though there's a time here, because obviously sometimes, at this place, I had to do like closing and that.
Yeah.
Fucking, man said sometimes, all the time.
Yeah, more or less all the time. That's what I was going to say, bro. Yeah.
Doing that, fam. I'm all cleaning the ovens and shit.
Degrading stuff.
All by my own. And then man comes up to me, oh, he's saying, hurry up and that. I'm telling man, no one's helping me with this. I'm doing it on my own.
These times you're doing all the work.
And then man comes up and says, I'm proud of you. And not in a good way.
In a sarcastically.
Way.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Facts.
And even me, for example, yeah, retail is not for me, innit? Because I've done retail before. Man's worked in Sainsbury's and that. You get me? And I've always said to myself, maybe the first year, probation period and all of that was calm, innit? But you see, after that first year, bro, I couldn't stand that place, bro. I couldn't wait to get out of that place, bro. You get me? And I know there's a lot of people that are watching right now that can relate to what we're both talking about.
Yeah.
You get me?
And that's why, exactly that, cool, man works for Sainsbury's now, cool. But I'm only doing like 4 hours, bro. 4 hours, bro. And now that I've learned how to look at them handsets now.
Facts, yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, as soon as it's 8 o'clock, I'm gone. You might as well call me fucking Mr. Invisible.
Don't fucking kill me, bruv. This guy, bruv. But it's true, though, because I used to do the same thing when I was at Sainsbury's, bruv. Because you know when you stay around, because there was a point where...
No, that gives them a reason to keep you behind and that.
There was a period, where I always used to leave bare early, innit? Like, the minute I finish, it won't even like, be 1 minute past 11, fam. It would literally be 11 on the dot. I'll clock out. Bye. You're not even seeing me, fam. Then he started clocking, and he's like, nah, you know what, I'm going to wait there, innit? When he's coming to clock out, then I'm going to ask...
What they do, fam.
Then I'm going to ask him, could you do an extra hour? I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, bro, what do you think this is, bro? You get me? But then in the beginning, they make you do like a lot of people's dirty work as well in the beginning. Because they feel like, oh, you're new.
Man said there was one time, so obviously at this company, we're not going to name it.
Yeah, man. They don't
man was working in the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
And then my man, obviously, comes from upstairs where they're serving the orders and giving it to the customers.
Yeah.
He comes downstairs to the kitchen now. I'm thinking he's coming down, because sometimes they come down
Yeah.
to either tell us about order complaints,
Yeah.
or
that customers have been
or
given.
either this order needs to hurry up, etc.
Yeah.
So cool. I think Donnie's coming down for that. So I see Donnie now. He says Robin come to talk to me. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, cool. There might be an issue, whatever.
Yeah,
Cool.
that needs solving or something.
Donnie fully gets a tub of water, a big sponge and that.
Yeah.
Invites me upstairs.
Man
Bearing in
can't-
mind, I
yeah.
don't work in this area.
Facts.
Donnie's live making me scrub the walls. And I remember
Yeah.
there was I don't know why,
bro,
bro.
I'm telling you.
I don't know why, but you see the downstairs part.
Yeah.
They always leave 2 chairs
Yeah.
right in front of the steps. So obviously I must have been
Guy's
cleaning,
dying, fam. Yeah.
scrubbing the walls, and then I've gone up the stairs just to like go around the front
Yeah.
to the main part when you enter the store. So as I'm going up the stairs now,
Yeah.
and I've gone past the chair, I put my hand on the chair, and by accident I literally pull the chair back.
Yeah.
So now the chair's literally falling down the stairs. Bearing in mind this time the store is packed
Ram out and
to
that.
bomba. That is, bro.
Man said it was packed to bomb seed, you know?
Like,
Yeah.
Like when I tell you, bro, the looks I was getting.
Bruv, I'm telling you, man, it's not easy out here, you know? Trust me. It's not easy in these streets, you know? I'm telling you. Because I can relate to what you're saying, yeah?
I was finished.
I can relate to what you're saying.
Brother.
Because I remember one time, yeah? Obviously, I've done it on a couple of occasions, innit? But when I used to work in Sainsbury's, yeah, there was one time in particular, innit? By the way, I hated that job, but let me just get back to what I was saying, innit? So one time, innit? This was like, what? 10, 15-ish. So obviously, man's giving me the sponge and that man's giving me the basket, like the bucket with the hot water and the
That's exactly what man
bacteria.
got.
Yeah, bro, the bacteria thing that you put inside it and that. So obviously, man's just there scrubbing the fridge and that, scrubbing it, making it look spotless and everything. Bro, the amount of gyal and the amount of Donnies that came into the store, just watch him, and like in my head, I'm just feeling mad degraded, bro.
Well, you feel like I'm
You
wasting.
feel like shit, fam.
You feel like an absolute
You get me?
waste, man.
And I said to myself, nah, bruv, I can't do this for the rest of my life. And that's why I mentioned important things like sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Bruv. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, do what you really want to do, bruv. Don't let your parents tell you what to do. Obviously, yeah, ultimately you listen to your parents because at the end of the day, your parents are your parents.
No,
innit?
but this is how I picture it,
Yeah.
yeah? Cool, from young, innit? You listen to your parents, cool. Still, even when you're older, to some degree,
Yeah, that's what I'm
you
saying.
should
Yeah,
still
of course.
listen to your parents, cool. But there comes a stage where
Exactly, bro.
it's like you need to take authority, you get it?
Listen, you get me?
You need to take authority and be firm and put your foot down,
Down.
and say,
Facts.
nah, man, here's what you're saying, and that, cool, you want me to go down this route, right,
Facts,
but
bro.
nah, I'm gonna do what I actually
Facts,
want
you have
do
to
in my gut.
take control,
that
bro.
actually
Yeah.
feels right, you get it?
You have to take control.
Your gut never lies.
Because at the end of the day, yeah, you see when you live by yourself, you get your own flat, your own house, whatever you want to call it. One, is your mum going to pay your bills for you? No, you're going to be paying it yourself. Two, is your mum, don't get me wrong,
Everything comes under your own responsibility.
your own, exactly, bro. You
Yeah,
feel
bro.
me? Everything's your decision.
Exactly
You feel
that,
me?
yeah.
Don't get me wrong, here and there, you might ask your mum for advice. Oh, how'd you do this? How'd you do that? But for the most part, it's you and it's you alone. You get me? No one's there. Oh, yeah, you do it. Like, it's not like when you live with your mum, bro. It's totally different.
Exactly that.
You get me? So, as
That's
young...
why,
yeah.
obviously, some stage, obviously, I've just moved, cool. But some stage, I am planning to move out again.
Same, bro. Why do you think I'm doing YouTube, bro?
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, to put me in a position where I can move out. You get me? That's the plan. You get me? Man don't want to be living in my mum's crib. Man's 25 now, bro. I have to think about moving out. I have to think about investing in myself. You get me? Things that are important in life. Not a lot of bullshit that people concentrate on. You get me?
Exactly, because nowadays, that's all that people's focus is aimed on. You get it?
Trust me, bro.
Absolute crap.
Sacrificing includes discipline. Yeah? Includes things like...
Like even my job, bro. right now, even the time that I start, bro. But when I tell you, I'm leaving my crib.
Yeah.
3 a.m. in
the morning.
Don't tell me about sacrifice.
You're not even a morning guy like that, fam.
Blood.
You get me?
Blood, I woke up late the other day as well, fam. Let me not even get into it. But I look at the thing.
Yeah.
And my boss comes at 11 past, right? 3:11. Bro, when I tell you, I look at my phone, I turn it on, I'm seeing 3:02, fam. Brother.
Bruv.
This was yesterday.
Your head must have been hard.
But yeah,
spinning, cuz.
yeah, what was I saying? You can't tell me about sacrifice, bro. I'm leaving my yard at 3 a.m. in
Yeah,
the morning.
making things happen.
You get it?
Even me, I'm going to some course here where it's not even my level, but in order to get myself a job again, I have to go through that process to land me a job. You get me?
And even if you do get a job, bro,
Exactly.
honestly, do the bare minimum.
Of course.
That's what I'm doing.
Of course, bro. You get me? That's what I man told
Do
you.
the bare minimum.
You get me?
Bro, after the probation thing,
Yeah.
initially I was like, yeah, I want to do 20 hours. Cool.
Yeah, of course.
Now, fuck that, bro.
Of course, bro.
Fuck that.
You need time to focus on yourself.
I'm
Get me?
happy with the 16 hours.
Yeah,
Cool.
bro.
Cool. Like, literally.
Imagine you're doing 12 hours a day. The flipping, what do you call it? The night is going dark, fam. You've literally slept there. You're coming out seeing bare foxes chewing bins and that, bruv. That's not life, bro. You get me? Man wants to do early morning shift, so man can finish early and that. You get me? When man finish this guy don't kill me, bruv. Man's got out. You see it and that, bruv. You get me?
Man,
You get me?
everything you said just there hit differently.
Bro. You're even hearing like what do you call it? Birds chirping and that, bro. You feel me? But you see when you work at like 3 a.m. in the morning, 4 a.m. in the morning.
I work, well, basically, obviously, cool. I leave the yard at 3 a.m., cool.
Yeah.
And then I catch the bus at 11 past. And then get to work by like 30 innit?
Yeah.
But I actually start at 4.
Them ones.
I do,
Time
like,
to yourself.
I do
innit?
like 4 to 8. You get me? And it's not even every day, bro. Like, yeah, obviously, yesterday I'd work, cool. Tomorrow I don't have work. Thursday, Friday I have work. Saturday I would have work. But obviously I'm going to a family event.
Yeah.
Well, wedding, but yeah, cool. So
Get me?
Yeah, man. So what is that? Look up, bro. And ever since I've been home,
Yeah.
bro, when I tell you, bro, since I've left that place,
Your mental health's improved, innit? So much,
bro.
bro.
This guy can vouch.
Of course, bro. We
Bro.
talk every day, bro. You get me?
Literally, yeah.
We talk every day, bro. You feel me? I'm not even trying to be on a bragging thing, but that's my boy. So
Yeah, literally,
you get
bro.
me? I said to him, bro, don't be in a place where one, you don't feel happy at, yeah. Two, like you see when you work at these places, they don't value you.
Exactly, bro.
To them, you're just another
that's
person.
That's
You
why
get me?
literally just do the part-time thing.
Yeah.
And do the shortest
You
hours.
get me?
Bro. They offer do the shortest hours. Bro. And then with the rest of your time, just to invest it into what you actually want to do.
Word fam.
Simple as that.
Because at the end of the day,
literally.
at the end of the day, when you're doing 12 hours, 13 hours shifts and all these things, yeah, you don't have time to focus on yourself, bruv.
Literally.
Feel me?
When I was working at this place, my weekends were getting taken up. I was doing
Bro,
12 hours.
it felt like you had
after
no
12
life,
hours,
bro.
After 12 hours.
You get me? Not even in that way, but you know what I'm trying to say,
I
bro.
missed the football. I
You
missed
get me?
everything.
Same here, bruv. When I was working at Sainsbury's, let me not even get into it, bro, because that's the next thing, you get it? That's
It's
the
all
next
wrong.
thing, fam. Bro, I can name so many things about Sainsbury's. So my Sainsbury's where I worked at, in fact, let me not even tell them what Sainsbury's I worked at before these man start. You get me, bruv? I ain't gonna do that, fam.
Tell them about
Which one?
when all them man were munching pizza at the back.
Yeah, bro. Alright, cool. So yeah, flipping. Yeah, the line's getting long, innit? So obviously, when the line gets long, you press the bell for assistance, innit?
Yeah.
So someone can come, colleagues, supervisors, they can come round, they chill and help out and that, innit? So I'm pressing it, ring, ring. No one's coming, fam. No one's coming. I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on here, fam? You get me? So I'm thinking, alright, cool. You know what? I'm just gonna act like nothing's happened, innit? Because if I'm pressing the bell and no one's coming, I'm not a dickhead, innit? I'm gonna leave it. Eventually, I'm gonna leave it, innit? Cool.
Especially after they told you as well.
Yeah. So obviously, I've told one of my boys that worked at the time to cover me quickly. I'm gonna go out at the back and see what everyone's doing to see if they can come and help. I'm seeing some next Donny. I'm seeing some next Donny on FaceTime with his gal and that. My man's in the office and that, and some other dons as well, eating pizza and that. having conversations in their language and that. I'm thinking, bruv, if I was to do that, yeah, and it was the other way around, you lot will have bare to say, fam. Do you get it? Man's not a pussy, fam. Do you get it, bro? Man's not a pussy, fam. Trust me. Live out, I will tell you that for free, fam.
Literally.
You get me, bro? So, yeah, cool. Obviously now, I'm like, cool. So, man's gone back to the tills now. Because obviously they put me on tills, innit? Because more time, I used to be like proper good on till, innit?
Yeah.
Then there was another time, bro. This one pissed me off, innit? So, you know them soups they sell in like Tesco, Sainsbury's, tomato soups and all of them kind of soups, the ones that has like the garlic bits and stuff in it. So I'm thinking, cool, say no more. The woman asks, yeah, what do you call it? Do you know where the soups are? I showed her, she got it, cool. So she's on her way to self-checkout and that, innit? I'm like, cool, say no more. But he's with her, whether it's his boyfriend or husband or whatever you want to call it, fam. Walking. She's not looking the right way, you know. Yeah. Having blown convo. Next thing you know, they're about to reach self-checkout and that. She bumps into someone, boom. The thing comes up in midair. Bow, drops, yeah. And you know the materials of those tomato soups and that. Yeah. It's not really good, innit? So it splattered everywhere, went all over the self-checkout screen, went everywhere, went all over the, what do you call it, cards and that. I'm like, bruv, I have no time for this. The way I said, yeah, I'm going toilet quickly, I never came out till that was clean. Am I a prick, fam? Because even before, yeah, when that happened, people were looking at me as if like I'm supposed to clean. Are you mad, fam?
Nah, man.
You get me? Are you mad, fam?
Get me? And this is what Bomb Socks at the job would do.
Yeah, Bomb Socks, bro.
They would go and clean that shit.
You get me?
You get it?
And I swear to you, bro, there was one Donny, yeah, supervisor, bro. In the beginning, when I first started working there, yeah, Donny used to be like, yeah, fucking, bro, tell me what's wrong, bro. Like, you get me? Like, I can relate to you, your man, them, rare. I would tell him, innit? Donny, like, as soon as I tell him the next day, man will go report it to the, you get me? Man will go report it to the manager on some random recess thing, bruv. You get me? Next thing you know, the manager's calling me. Because I remember one day I called in sick, innit? You get me? When I weren't sick, but I just done it because you know sometimes when you've had enough and you're just like, let me just take a day off to myself. Yeah.
But I was doing that.
You get me?
Bro, I was saying
look,
my back was
back pains or belly ache.
I'm fine, bro.
Yeah, bruv, you get me? So yeah, man's done that now. Cool. So then, believe my man, because obviously you see like, more time I'm active on my story and that, innit? My man's viewing my story. That's the problem with having work colleagues on your social media,
man,
fam.
Never.
You get me? That's shooting yourself in the foot,
bro.
Better into your business, like, bruv. Are you a bit of baby mum or something, bruv? Relax, broski. You get me? So cool. Man's always showing my man. I don't want to bear out his name, but yeah, showing my man. Oh yeah, my man went here. He went here with bare people. He's not ill. Tomorrow, tell him to come to the office. And all this time, this is what he was doing, you know. So then he started doing it to one security guard, some girl, innit? She's from Northwestern. Cool. And then every time the guy would come, she would talk to her, innit? I'll be like, when the guy goes, obviously, I'll be like, listen, yeah, I'm going to tell you, on a big man thing, innit? Man's going to tell you, don't chat to my man, innit? Because my man's two-faced, innit? You get it? Them man there, like, they're not worth chatting to you because they'll go spread your business. And even, you know them parties they do at work? Come to a Halloween party, come to Rete.
Because in my case, yeah, Mum was ready that night, I forgot when it was, to go to some like, obviously the people at this workplace, that was a majority of them man are Spanish, you get it? So we were supposed to go to some like Tiger club, some Spanish club. Mum was pretty ready, I had my outfit on.
Was it the one in Shoreditch, cuz?
Probably, yeah. I had all my outfit on, everything, fam. I was about to go with my brethren at the time. Well, at work anyway, my only real brethren, Bruno. And the next thing we had a party's cancelled. Obviously, initially, we were vexed and that. But now
it's a blessing in disguise, bro.
Absolute blessing. You
get me? Because it's a draw even. Draw.
Never again. If I ever get off,
you get me?
Straight decline.
You get me?
And I ain't talking drama.
This guy, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you have to. Like, when people say, oh, yeah, come to the Halloween party, it's going to be a vibe, rete.
And then these times when you're saying no, innit?
Yeah.
these will call you anti.
Anti.
Or whatever,
It's not adapting. It's never that you're anti. It's just that I don't fuck with you like that. Do you get it?
It's called having
Man don't
self-respect.
fuck with you like that. Man's just here to earn my peas and fuck off and cut, bruv. You
Word.
get it, bruv? Man's
You're
not
to
here.
do up happy
Exactly,
family.
like here's like youth club or something, bruv. You get it?
Literally.
Bruv, that's why, yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. When man left Sainsbury's and that, bro, my mental health was so much better, fam. So much better, bro. Even you, bro, when you left Wing Wing and you was doing 12 hours and that. Bro,
Yeah, cool.
nah, fuck that, man. Man has to bait out the things, them. You get me? Fuck that. You get me? Like, when you're good, you don't get nowhere. Good
True,
people
yeah.
always finish last.
Yes, exactly.
You get me?
So
Fuck
that's what
that,
I
man.
mean. Obviously, you can still be good, but
Yeah,
at the same
but
time, you need to be
exactly.
firm.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to be firm.
Be good within reason.
Within reason.
Feel me? Don't
And
just
be
be good
firm.
for the sake of it, bruv. You feel me?
Exactly.
Because people would take advantage of you that way, bruv. And it's really not
Exactly.
adapting. It will never be adapting.
If people take the piss straight, whether it's on social media, real life, straight just block them.
But also, yeah,
Literally.
in terms of
Or even stop just talking to them. Simple as
in
that.
terms of sacrifice, yeah,
Yeah.
you need to sacrifice. But at the same time, it's not as easy as that. Because you see, when you're young, a lot of things are there to trip you up, fam.
Exactly,
You
bro.
feel me?
I think we were discussing this yesterday as well. Like, you were saying to me, oh, how you used to have to do the role of obviously your father, innit?
Yeah, of course.
Because he wasn't there.
He wasn't there. So
Literally.
I had to be an adult early, bro. You feel me?
It's the same with me. Like certain things as well. Flipping, like, you know, when like school holidays would be on
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
I could never have time
To yourself.
with my dad or my family because obviously my mum used to work at mad
Get me?
back then,
You get me?
all the time. So I was either getting dropped to my nans
Yeah.
or my grannies. I would go there at times, be looking at the TV and that through the window and that, just shedding tears, fam.
Of course, no kid deserves to go through that, bro. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, what adults fail to realize is kids remember stuff. You get me? And those things is what contributes to when they get to their teens and stuff, or their late teens per se. They start to develop things like traumatic experiences.
Exactly.
They start to get depressed that way. They always wonder, oh, why this? Why did this happen? Then they have bare questions. You don't want that. You feel me? When you're raising your kids, I'm not telling you how to raise your kids, but at the same time, make sure that they're good, they're patterned. And another thing as well, don't get me wrong, education is key, important. But the way people make education like is the only way of success.
I feel
no,
the
it
only
isn't.
two subjects you really need in this country.
Maths and
anyway.
English, bro.
Maths and English.
Yeah, maths and English.
Really and truly.
You feel me? Because I'll be so real. Everything else that we learn, like what you call it, even though it's English, of mice and men. Do I need that now, bro? No, bro.
They were teaching us that.
Exactly, bro.
When our parents were doing
Exactly,
school
bro.
and that.
Even in history, instead of us to be learning about Black history, we have to.
It's all just generic.
Exactly, bro. If like we're gonna learn about Black history, our own people, we have to wait for a month. Like we have to wait for Black History Month for us to learn about Black history. What even is that, bruv? It should be a thing where it's normal. It's not every day learn about King Henry VIII and how he beheaded some of his wives and Rete. I couldn't give a fuck, to be honest with you.
Right.
You feel me? Because a lot of the time, yeah, I'll be real. A lot of the time, school wasn't for me. I'll be fading in class, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Man will be fading in class, bro.
Right.
That's the real of the real, bro.
Right,
You get
literally.
me? Me, I'll just tell you live. I told the truth. Innit?
I'll be fading or even talking on some other.
You get me? School was never for me, but why? Guess why? Why I went to school? Because of my mum.
Because it was compulsory at the
Exactly.
time.
You get me?
Yeah.
That's why when I have future kids, whether it's a daughter or a son, and they reach a certain age, yeah, in the beginning you have to go education, school, whatever you want to call it. But when they reach a certain age, ask them, not even ask them, support what they want to do.
I mean, like, go chase your dreams.
Go chase your
Go
dreams.
chase
Do
your
what you're
dreams.
doing.
Literally,
Because
bro.
we have that problem in the Black community where we don't support our kids enough. You get me?
Exactly.
Certain things they want to do, you just brush it off. You don't brush it off. You encourage.
You just dismiss it and
feel
say
me?
to you, oh no, you're not gonna achieve that.
Word, fam.
What's that gonna do to the youth's
Exactly.
confidence?
It's going to shatter their confidence. Exactly that, bro. And obviously, I understand the concept of being harsh, innit? But at the same time, there's harsh and there's going overboard, innit? You feel me? Like, your children are your children. You want them to grow up to love you, not to envy you. That's the plan.
Exactly.
You feel me? Because I'll be real to you, I want to put myself in a position where when I have kids, I'm able to provide for them financially, and I want to make sure I'm financially stable. You get me? It's all well good saying it, but at the same time, when you take actions of your problems, you get me?
It gets resolved.
It gets resolved. You feel me? It may not be easy. It may feel draining in the beginning and that.
Yeah.
But you see, when you put your mind to things, things are possible, bro. I'm not saying anything's possible because I don't want to sound cliche and that.
Word, yeah.
But generally, there's certain things out there that are possible. If you put your mind to it, you can do it, bruv. You get me? But yeah, back to sacrifice, because we kind of went off topic, but that's fine, innit? It happens, innit? Yeah. Obviously, I was talking about when you're young, it's very hard to sacrifice, because I've done it myself, even though I'm still young, but more so when I was younger, innit? When the man would be like, oh, bro, let's go to this party, rare. It's going to be live, hella things are going to be there and that. I'll be like, cool, rare. Deep in my mind, man don't want to go, you know? But because one man wants to fit in and that.
You want it to fit in, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Obviously, I'm a bait guy, but you see, the older I've gotten, I don't really care about being bait no more, bro. You feel me? I'd rather be by myself. Feel me? You have to
rather be around people who are actually, like, actually have your best interest
at heart, bro. Because most of these people you're going to parties with and that, most of these people don't care. It's all fake love and fake spuds and, what are you saying? Like, bruv, I'm not into that, bruv.
It's not even that. You'll, for example, go with your brethren or something, and then obviously you'll come across people that your brethren
knows, but you don't necessarily know. You get me?
You get it?
Just bare awkward and that.
Straight away, that gives that awkwardness.
Yeah, bro. Do you know how many times man's been through them situations there, bro?
Brother.
Yo, what you saying? Then 5 minutes later, when man decides to break the ice, he wants to ask, oh, yo, bro, what ends you from, man? You look familiar, you know? No, I don't look familiar, bruv. Allow it, man.
We never knew each other before the party
You get
started.
me? Man's just trying to create conversation so it doesn't come across as awkward. Right. Me, I'm not an awkward guy. Man's very confident within myself, innit? But if you're coming to me on some bed friend thing, like, don't get me wrong, in the beginning, like, man's gonna chat to you because I'm not a rude guy like that. But if you continue and you're just dragging, I'm just gonna be like, bruv, come on, man. I don't know you like that, bro. Feel me? Relax, man.
Yeah,
cool off. Cool off. You get it? This guy is dying, fam. You're a mess. You're a shambles.
Cool off and take a PG tips or something.
You get me, bruv? That's what I mean, man. Just have to take control of it. Because I wish when I was younger, I thought about the important things that really matter in life. Like, building a house, self-investment, teaching not even little kids, like teenagers, how to save their money. Because you see, when you save and you do all these things and you invest in something, eventually it's going to come in handy, you feel me? It's going to come in handy.
Just basically prioritize yourself.
Yeah, bro. You have to. Because a lot of your friends won't tell you how to prioritize yourself, how to maneuver in order to become successful. Because at the end of the day, not everyone wants you to do well behind closed doors. You get me?
Some people, in some cases, will want you to do well.
Yeah, exactly.
But as soon as they see you
doing better than them,
they
have a problem with it straight away, bro.
Yeah,
you know, like that, bro. Trust me. You get me? So it's good to pick your friends wisely. You get me? It's good to pick your friends wisely. Don't just pick a friend because, oh yeah, he's bait and he gets all the girl and rare.
And he's the most popular guy.
Fuck that, because this guy is probably broke on an estate, moving mad, hasn't even bought his mama house and that yet, but he's in the rave and that, chirping gal and that. Like, obviously, don't get me wrong, you can do what you want to do, you can move to gal, but make sure your priorities are straight before you even think about them thing there. You get it, bro? Certain things are just self-explanatory, you know. It's not rocket science, bruv. You feel me? Obviously, like I said, it's easier said than done, but it's up to you to put a stamp. Because at the end of the day, it's your life, not theirs. They're probably doing stuff in the background as well.
Literally, and there's no excuse
that they're not telling you about. Yeah, bro.
Because you got the internet. The youths have it easier than anyone today. Big up Bobby Kasanga.
Word, fam. Big up Bobby Kasanga, man.
On the CEO cast. I recommend you watch that. But yeah,
Lively
he said
podcast,
the youth have it the easiest it's ever been.
Of course.
Because you've got access to technology. You can search up if you want to be this on YouTube. You can go look it up.
Search it. It will teach you. It will even give you tutorials and that.
Exactly
From
that.
start to finish, how to do this. You get me?
Exactly
There's no
that.
excuses, man. You can't make excuses for yourself and procrastinate. That's the word, isn't it? Procrastinate.
Yeah.
Bro.
Procrastination, I always say this. It's the devil fucking with your head.
Of course,
That's
bro.
what procrastination is.
Oh yeah, man's gonna do this in a week or so. The week comes, now you
And
ain't
you
done
haven't done
nothing,
it.
bruv. A month comes, now you ain't done nothing, bruv. A year comes, now you ain't done nothing.
Or now
bruv.
you're in the same position
Yeah,
you were last
you get
year.
me. Take control of your situation, cause no one's gonna do it for you.
It's not even that. If your motto isn't, oh, I want to be better than last year,
Exactly. Then what are you doing?
really, you got to look at yourself in the mirror
Word, because at the end of the day, you
and
need.
just evaluate. Yeah.
At the end of the day, you need to serve a purpose. Ask yourself, why did I come onto this earth? What am I gonna do? What's my legacy? That's another thing. Legacy is very big.
Exactly
You
that.
feel me? You need to have a legacy. Some people don't care about it. But me, I care about legacy.
Exactly.
I will tell you that for free, fam. You
When
get
I'm gone, I want my name to be ringing.
ringing
on.
bells, bro.
Literally.
Ringing bells, bro. You get me? Obviously, I'm not trying to live to impress people.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
at the same time, you need to make sure that when you're gone, you're seen in a positive light. That,
Yeah.
yeah, this guy done his thing, you know. This guy provided for his family, you know. This guy,
really got it from the ground
you
up.
get me?
Yeah.
He worked to get to where he got to.
Yeah.
You feel me? Things like that. You get me? Don't just let people look at you like, oh, this guy, what's he doing with his life, bruv? This guy's a
this
mess,
guy
bruv.
this guy was a wallad.
Yeah, bro. Like, you don't want no one to take you for some couscous and that, bro. You feel me, bruv? It's not adapting. Take responsibility. I know I've said it bare times in this video, but I can't stress it enough, innit?
Yeah.
Feel me? Like, yeah, man. But yeah, I was going back to the point as well. Make sure that things like uni, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Just because your parent or parents want you to go uni doesn't mean you have to go uni. But I understand at the same time that in an African and Caribbean household, it's not as easy as just saying, I don't want to go uni.
Innit?
Because it's either go uni or get out of my house, but
Because it's a burden in a way.
trust
yeah.
me. Yeah, man. Do what
Yeah.
you really want to do. Because, don't get me wrong, uni's not for me.
Because all now
Yeah.
there's people, you go uni, and all now they finish uni,
They're all in debt.
they still can't land a job or anything.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes it's not even about qualifications and what you got in your GCSEs, what you done for A level and that.
Look at Alan Trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Donny, before obviously he done his apprenticeship and the apprentice and all of that. Donny barely had any qualifications. Look at him now.
But he made the best out of his situation, and that's what we're trying to let the people them know, innit? You get
Exactly.
me? Because there may be certain people that,
I think they're a failure.
yeah, that want some
Yeah.
sort of hope.
Because I felt like that. At a
Same,
time.
bro. Even me.
Well, you see, when I finished
Get
my
me?
GCSE, I'm
Yeah.
not going to get into. But I felt like, yeah, man's done.
Same.
Man's
Same, bro.
done out here.
Same, bro. But there comes a point at the same time you need to stop feeling sorry for yourself,
Yeah.
innit? Feel me? Go out there, bust your gut, do your thing, bro. You get me? At the end of all of that, eventually you will get rewarded for all your hard work.
Literally.
You feel me? Don't let any. That's another thing, bro. That's another thing. Man saying bro like I'm talking to my boy or something. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't
Don't
do.
them let talk-
It's not
don't
their
them-
life.
Don't let them
Yeah.
talk fears into your dreams.
You get me? Yeah, man. Because
Nah,
I'll
man.
be real, even me, when I started this YouTube thing, for instance, do you know how many people was like, oh, why are you doing this, bro? Like, I didn't even see you do. Now, man's onto like what? Almost like my 30th video and that. The amount of people that are shouting me, oh, bro, I see what you're doing. Rare tear. You're spreading wisdom to people. You're spreading knowledge. You're talking about important things that need to be spoken about. You get me?
These times, to begin with, they weren't on. They
They
weren't
weren't
with it.
exactly. They weren't with it. But you see, when things start to progress and they see other people are supporting it, that's when other
It
people want to
becomes
support.
fashionable.
It becomes fashionable. For example, the BLM thing. Do you remember when it was lockdown? I think it was like first or second lockdown.
Yeah.
But I think it was second lockdown. Everyone, BLM, support black businesses, which we should, yeah. But support black businesses, yeah. The minute it became like when people stopped talking about it, people stopped caring.
And these times,
Get me?
has racism stopped?
No.
Hell no.
Racism's
you
been
tell
here
you about a situation
for the longest. Yeah, go on.
on the tube.
Go on.
I had my bag on. I was
Yeah.
sitting down, right? The seat next to me,
Yeah.
it's free. I don't have my bag on it. A white woman comes, cool. She asked me, is it okay if I sit here?
Yeah. Bro,
She's saying that as if I'm gonna kill her. Like.
bro, I even have a story. Yeah, thanks for even reminding
triggers
bro.
me. That
Yeah.
that triggered me that day. I just said, you can sit here. It's not a problem. I
Bro,
was
talk
just-
about the captain, bro. Talk about the captain.
The captain now.
Get me.
This is Wing Wing, the place I left. Yes, I will say it with pride, fam, because bro,
Yo.
you know what it felt like when I left that place?
Yeah.
It felt like in a movie.
Yeah.
You know when like there's been a mad fire
Yeah.
and you've made it
And
out
you've
the
escaped
fire.
the fire and everyone else is burning. fam.
And then
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
just
yeah.
walking and there's epic music coming on. You're doing some epic
Running
slow
because it's
motion
about
walk.
to explode. Yeah.
And then you just see fire flames behind you in the background. That's what it felt like when I left Wing Wing that morning anyway. But yeah, the Uber situation now.
Yeah.
So obviously now,
When you was working at Wing Wing. Yeah.
I'm working, I'm slaving my ass off.
Trust me, yeah.
Cool. The time now, we were supposed to finish at 11.
Yeah.
The time now is at 11:25, whatever.
Yeah.
I've gone to ask this Donny. He looks like, oh, bro, let me not even get on to it.
Yeah.
Donny has a Mohican in 2021.
Man said a Mohican in 2021, you know.
Need
I mean,
that same
2012, fam. Yeah.
Get me, that says it all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've gone to ask Donny. The time's this. Where
And you're gonna miss your last
the
train.
tube station
Yeah.
closes at midnight.
Yeah.
It did.
Uh-huh.
Can I leave now?
Uh-huh.
Donny was like, no, you stay. You take Uber.
So tell them, yeah, what time they made you cut.
I kid you not. This was only the first day, but let me go on to the second day.
Yeah.
I kid you not. Cool. I got out at 12:30. I spent. When I tell you, I literally installed
I'm telling
the
you,
Uber
it's mad
app.
at it, you know.
I installed the Uber app. The whole thing. So I had to wait for that
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Half an hour just to get all that patterned.
Pattern and that.
And
yeah.
the Uber. I'm looking on the Uber prices now. It's saying £73 for Uber from where I worked all the way to Yard.
Yard, yeah.
And I wasn't on that.
I remember that day, bro. You was fuming, fam.
I wasn't on paying that.
was fucking fuming.
Obviously, cool. I bailed my mum now. Cool.
Yeah, the mumsy and that.
I've told her that. The Uber's this much. Told her what happened.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, man's not paying that. And then I was like, oh, can I get the Uber to that station that's kind of nearby our yard?
Yeah.
Then you can pick me up or something like that. And that's another thing as well. Blood, this kept my mum up.
Exactly, bro.
Bro,
Imagine.
my mum's not getting any younger, you know.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I
And imagine.
even told him this.
Yeah.
And my man still didn't care, fam. But yeah, let me go on to
Elaborate, yeah.
So obviously, now it's gone 1. I've hopped in the cab now. Obviously, cool. I've called my mum first. It was like a little convo. I said bye to her.
Yeah.
Cool, I'm on the way home. My little brother's called me. Cool. He said, oh, what's happened? I said, why are you not at home and that? It's these times, it's past 1 o'clock.
It's past 1 o'clock, bruv. They're moving mad. They're moving also. You think you can ever keep me at a job at 1 o'clock in the morning? These times, man finishes at 11. You must be high on board. You're smoking crack or something, bruv.
But yeah,
Get
I
me.
called my brother and that. Cool. I'm just irate at that point.
I don't blame you. I would have been
Bruv,
pissed off myself. Yeah.
Donnie's telling me, oh, calm down, At that time, because I was just in the moment, I wasn't hearing it.
Yeah, of course.
I
He would hear it.
I was just saying, oh,
Yeah.
I'm leaving, and all of that. And then, cool. He said, oh, you have to get a proper job before you leave. You have to get another job before you leave. I was like, cool.
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. He's
Cool,
moving
cool,
mad
cool.
in that.
And then, cool, I cut off the phone to him. When
Yeah.
I tell you,
Yeah.
the amount of missed calls I saw from you that day, fam.
Yeah.
But I'm just seeing.
Of course, bro. Man was worried about you,
all down
bro.
my
You
phone.
get it? Man was worried,
So
bro.
obviously I've bailed him now. When I tell you, bro, my head is literally burning.
Yeah, your head must have been hot.
The cab
How you
driver-
mean?
The cab driver's all there. God, I was waffling a bit.
Yeah.
But the cab driver's all there saying, oh, they must give you compensation. They must give you compensation.
Yeah.
And then obviously I was on the phone to him. I was like, oh, I'm leaving.
This guy was aggravated to bomber seed, bro.
What else was I saying? I even forgot.
No, you was what else did he say? So tell them what it came up to. The total, bro.
Oh, the total within 2 days. Back to back, yeah? So
Feel me?
obviously, the first day, what happened? Cool. we finished. It's midnight. The tube station blocked off. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
But cool. Piccadilly Circus is near that station. Leicester Square, innit?
Leicester Square, yeah.
Station.
Yeah.
So cool. I've gone there. It's locked up there.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm just standing round now,
Mm-hmm.
looking for a cab or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I happened to come across this guy that other people were talking to,
Yeah.
saying, "Oh, where do we go?" and that. So I was just overhearing
Mm-hmm.
and listening to the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, "That gate over there is open."
Mm-hmm.
So I've just dashed.
Done a dashing and that, yeah. Come
Gone.
on.
Luckily,
Mhm.
that night I caught the last train for that station, but that's not it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got off now. Where did I go off? I got off at King's Cross. Yeah. that's
Yeah,
right.
King's Cross, yeah.
So I've got the Hammersmith and City line from there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like 3 stops to Baker Street.
Yeah.
So these times I'm calm. I'm like, cool. I might have just made it home
Yeah.
without having to spend stupid money on taxi or
Stupid
whatever.
peas on a cab, bruv. Yeah.
These times, I've got up at Baker Street now,
Mhm.
locked off
Mm-hmm.
the whole thing. So obviously, I've had to walk outside the station now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's these times I'm like, nah, you know what, fuck it. I might as well just get a cab.
Yeah. Because
Got
that's the only option, isn't it?
Got the cab now,
Yeah.
£50.
Mm-hmm.
The next day was 54. But hypothetically,
Mm-hmm.
it could have been 73 if I were to pay the whole way,
Mm-hmm.
the whole journey.
Oh yeah, you paid the second time you paid halfway, innit?
I paid it to a station,
Yeah, yeah.
to go to a station, but yeah.
Okay.
And imagine this, I was even saying it to them.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine hypothetically,
You
if
didn't
I
have
never
any
had
peace.
any money,
Yeah, bro.
which means they could have put me in a predicament. I don't give a fuck.
How are you getting home in that?
I don't give a fuck if it was for a couple hours or whatever.
You get me? That's not the point.
The point is, I would have been homeless.
Exactly.
That is the point. I even told it to my man's face. I'm like, let's be real, let's just be honest. Cut the bullshit. I said it to him.
Mhm.
No one wants to be in that position.
Of course not.
My man's there saying, oh, that's not the company's fault.
Then
That's
whose
not
fault
the
is it, bro?
company's
What do you
fault."
mean it's not the company's fault?
Right, oh.
Are you bunning gelato or something, bro? Like, what kind of answer is that, bro? Man said, is it the company's business? Hello? You're the one that made them stay. He finished at 11, by the way, innit? Or finished at 11.
It's not even that.
Yeah.
It's not even like I didn't ask if I could go. I've asked and I made it very clear. And these people know that I live far as well.
Yeah.
Well, from there anyway. I made it clear.
So they know your situation.
I made it clear that, yo, I need to leave this time.
Yeah.
And still they're dismissing it. But yeah, obviously, here's the best.
So, yeah, go on. Go on.
So, obviously, on a day I was supposed to have work, I think it was a Thursday.
This
and then
guy.
obviously, cool, my brother's boy, he hooked me up with the Sainsbury's job. Cause shout out to him, shout out, no.
Come on.
Large up yourself. If you see
Real
this,
G,
man,
real G, man.
I'm still thankful for that. Man.
Come on.
Large up yourself.
Come on.
But yeah, he's hooked man up with a Sainsbury's job. Cool. That day, literally last minute, I had to just tell work I had a tummy
You had
ache.
a belly ache, bub. Just not, avoid going in and them thing there,
then,
innit?
so cool. That day I had my interview at 3. Cool, it went well. I kid you not, the same day, literally a couple hours later,
My man called you, innit?
got through email.
Yeah.
Got told I got the job. When I tell you I'm screaming down the
I
yard.
was happy for you.
But yeah,
What?
And then the next day,
Yeah.
here comes the day, the best day. So I even planned this. Man went there early.
Early. So man can't
think
chat shit, bub.
Just before 11. Just so then I don't get drawn out. There's not bare people in the store.
Word.
And I've just gone when they've just opened. There's barely anyone around. So, cool. I've literally gone there. When I'm in the tube station,
Yeah.
I said to myself, nah, let me take out my resignation now and the uniform and just hold it in my hand. So then when I'm there, I don't have to do it.
Yeah, like.
So I've come there. Donnie sees me. It's not even that. The night before, I told him that, oh, I'm resigning. And
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Talk about the contracting. as well,
Donnie's saying, yeah,
yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong. Donnie's saying, cool, you're not on probation. These times, I haven't got a contract. They've not given me a contract
to sign.
at all. Which means technically, until that contract is signed,
You have a right to cut.
it's physically signed.
Word.
I'm not on probation as far as I'm concerned.
Word, exactly,
I don't
yeah.
give a shit what they say.
Exactly. You need to know your rights, which he
Literally.
knew. Get me?
So, I've gone to the store now. I even said it very briefly. My man's all waffling in the chat.
Waffling, bro.
I just kept my answers brief, straight to the point.
Yeah.
I said, I have not been given a permanent contract to sign. So
Yeah.
therefore, I do not need to give you like any notice. That's all I left it at. My man's wrote 2 paragraphs, I remember. I've just aired it. The next day comes. This was the other funny thing as well. When I got there, Donny sent to me on the chat that, oh, I've spoken to the admin woman, and they said, oh yeah, you need to do the 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I didn't even respond to that. Now, I've knocked the door. He's let me in the store. Donny sees me.
Oh yeah.
Sees me with the uniform and the registration.
This is when he
That is
started
my-
acting brazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, yeah. So now,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, cool. It turned into an argument. I knew it was going to be an
Hella
argument.
passa, you know, hella passa.
I knew it was going to be an argument with
Yeah.
this one. Because that's how Donny is. So obviously, straight away,
Yeah.
I just put my vaccination letter, I think, down right on the counter, right near his arm. So I make sure he takes it and
Yeah,
make
yeah.
sure it's in his sight. So obviously, I've told him now that, you know about the situation. I've told you and I've announced that I'm leaving.
Yeah. You've made it clear.
As part of yesterday, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know what you're doing is illegal. And as soon as he said that, I said, do you know you lot, and still to this day,
Come on.
obviously they paid me, innit?
Yeah. Eventually, because they know you're not a dickhead. Yeah, yeah, of course.
Dickheads,
Come
yeah.
on, come on.
You paid me
Yeah.
my couple bags.
Yeah.
But I'm still waiting on the payslip
Yeah.
and the P45, whatever that shit's
The
called.
P45, yeah.
That's what my mum's telling me, whatever. Donny's all saying, oh, you know what you're doing today? I told him straight away, you know, you not even giving me one payslip is illegal.
Exactly.
When I tell you, Donny froze.
Because he knew what one, bro.
Differently.
You stuck it on him, bro. You stuck it on him, bro.
Differently.
You let him know it's not adapting.
And then it's not even that,
Yeah.
Donny's all there, still repeating himself. I'm just
Shuffling and that.
I'm just repeating myself.
Yeah.
I have not been given a permanent contract. And it got to a point where I could just feel myself just getting jarred.
Yeah, you was getting
I was
aggravated and that.
moving
Yeah,
closer
facts,
to Donny.
facts.
I wanted to swing for Donny, but in my mind I was like, you know what, nah, let me fuck it, let me
Yeah,
leave
just
that
allow
here.
it and leave my man to.
I said it
you get
to
me?
him.
Yeah.
I do not need to explain myself to you anymore. Here's the resignation letter,
Yeah.
and here's the uniform.
Keep it brief, safe, simple,
I'm going.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Fuck off.
straight.
I said I
Get me?
told him to fuck off right to his
Yeah.
face. And then I don't know if it's me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still tripping about this.
Go on.
So obviously the door's open now. He's let me through the door. Maybe I'm.
Oh,
dragging
is this
it.
when he was being sarcastic? And
No.
Which bit?
Maybe I'm dragging it,
Yeah.
but he made a noise as if he spat on me.
Okay, yeah, that's I don't know about that, boy.
As if I'm not sure. I didn't see. 'Cause
Man said
obviously-
he spat, you know.
Obviously, I had my back turned to him. Like,
Bruv, why you moving like like carnival,
You're
bruv? This
moving
guy,
mad.
bruv.
You're moving
Man
mad.
was clutching and that. What's that, bruv? Man was clutching, you know, live on that.
I had my back turned.
Yeah,
to him.
yeah.
You get it? And then obviously he said some bullshit about good luck.
Yeah.
And that's all I really heard. These times I'm in the middle of the crossroad, crossing.
Man said,
I'm waiting-
see you at the crossroads, see you at the crossroads. Anyway, continue, go
Guys
on.
are dickheads.
Look at this guy.
But yeah, as soon as I was at the crossing,
Yeah.
it felt like I've just escaped the fire. Now, when I tell you I'm grinning teeth.
Yeah, who wouldn't, bro? You've escaped the place.
And then when I get to Baker Street on the tube,
Yeah.
I see in the actual main work group chat for that
That
place,
you've been removed
I've
from the
been
group
removed.
chat, innit?
I didn't give a toss.
Same thing happened
I
to
blocked
me,
my
bro.
man,
Let me.
but I still have one of the people because
'Cause he's
when
safe,
Donny
innit?
comes back from his holiday,
Link
'cause
up.
the main manager is on holiday, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
When he comes back from his holiday, I'll be calling about them payslips.
Alright. Where's my pay slips, bruv? Are you mad, fam?
I'll be calling.
Run them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if man don't want to give it, boy,
Things will get techie. Trust me. Yeah. Come on,
let
man.
me not, bro.
And yeah, man.
Yeah.
Also, before we go.
But yeah, I had to leave that. Obviously, I'm doing another job now. Way happier. And way less hours and that.
Yeah.
And yeah, obviously, I'm doing this as a part of a sacrifice.
Of course.
Obviously, at
to
the
get to
same
where you
time,
want to get
innit?
to.
My mom's told me that oh, you need to do something that just gets you income and that.
Facts.
Because I've been putting some of my money. Well, actually, no, a lot of my money is going towards the bills.
Of course, you have to contribute in some way.
Going towards.
Yeah, facts.
Because I've just moved in to this new yard, the house renovation and all of that.
Yeah, facts.
So yeah, man. But yeah, man, we're in a decent place right now.
Just telling his truth, innit? And I'm telling my truth.
Literally,
at the end of the
bro.
day, you feel me? So also, before we go, also, if you could let me know what you think I can improve on in the comments, I would really appreciate that. Also, tell me what you liked about the video, and what sort of content you would like to see me bring to my YouTube as well. Like, everyone's opinion counts, innit? At the end of the day, you feel me?
As long as it's constructive.
Exactly, you feel me? Because there's a difference between constructive and hating. You feel me? You can't pick between. It's either that or that. You feel me? But yeah, man. Other than that, it's been your boy Wits Capone.
It's been man at Trizzy.
And we're out.
Bow.
Bow. Come on.